Blasted fish scales. The ship we worked so hard to get.
There's a big scratch on the right side. Sinbad, how's it looking on your end?
There are a few big holes on the lower side of the keel and the hull, but luckily the mast is still intact. If we don't want this ship to be out of commission, we need to repair it as soon as possible. I see some beech trees over there. Those would work well.
I'll stay here and guard these water whites and Nara.
I'll go with you. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Don't hurt Olmus!
Whoa, what a big butterfly! Wait, no, you're a fairy! Once an elemental creature reaches their advanced form, they transform into a fairy. They're super rare. I heard that the Divine War caused all fairies to go into hiding. So they've never been seen since then. I've only read about them in ancient texts. I almost didn't believe they were even real.
Why are they so rare?
Because elemental creatures are foreign from concentrated natural magic. Natural magic itself is already quite rare, so fairies, who evolve from elemental creatures, are even rarer. Moreover, every fairy undergoes a long process of going from natural magic to elemental creature into a fairy, which takes a very, very long time.
Ah, I see.
How lucky we are to see a fairy! I have to note this in my journal right now.
Little familiar, you're quite knowledgeable. Let me formally introduce myself. Everyone, I'm Tassie, and this is my friend, Olmus.
Friend? Are you saying this big tree is your friend?
Yes, Olmus is currently asleep, so he looks like an ordinary tree and can't greet you. But he's actually a friendly treant. In fact, the sages from the Dark Forest consider him a friend. Yup, the Dark Forest is filled with countless wise old trees, and Olmus is the sweetest and gentlest among them. But now, Olmus and I have a new duty, to guard the treasure on this island.
Treasure? Could it be the one described in the folk song, "Beneath the vortex where four waterfalls meet, gleams the treasure of the divine"? The treasure of the god of the waves? I've heard about this! My old man once searched for it. All the sailors in Rustport grew up hearing various renditions of this song. Many of them dream of finding this long-lost treasure. And, of course, I gotta admit, I've dreamed about it once or twice as well. My heart's beating faster just thinking about it. Many who spend their whole lives searching for it claim that the treasure is fake. But I can't believe I'm getting confirmation that it's actually real. What a day!
There is indeed treasure here, but... Quite astute. Yes, Olmus and I are here to protect it, waiting for treasure seekers to arrive. We have been patiently guarding the treasure until it can be given to mortals who are deemed worthy. In the meantime, we'll punish anyone with ill intentions who comes looking for it. The difference between treasure hunting and treasure thieving is that a proper treasure hunter must pass these island's trials to prove their courage.
I think there's a little miscommunication. We're not actually here for the treasure. We were attacked and got stranded on this island by accident. All we want is to find wood to repair our ship and return to Rustport.
Huh. But your tone-deaf companion seems to think otherwise.
The treasure of the God of the Waves is the most famous legend in Rustport. Any minstrel worth his salt knows how to sing this song. Even my old man searched for it once. And finding out now that the treasure actually exists? Someone pinch me! I'm not dreaming, right?
Ahem. The treasure does exist, and you can only leave this island if you find it. This island is cloaked in mist, and only Olmus can open a path through. And, well, you'll need to find the treasure and summon magic to awaken Olmus. So... That's right, but don't worry about it. Think of it as a little adventure, and just have some fun while you're here. Oh, before I forget, you said you needed to repair your ship, right? There are some materials left by previous treasure thieves. Feel free to take them. It's not like anyone else is going to use them. And though I can't help much with the trials, I can at least do this much for you guys.
Wow! Thank you, Cassie!
All right, go start the trials whenever you're ready. I'm rooting for you. I believe you'll definitely be able to find the treasure and wake Olmus.
Sonia, who are these people? They look kind of scary.
Don't worry. These are my friends.
Friends? Wasn't I your only friend?
Nara lost her memories. It's like she's back in our childhood, when it was just the two of us.
Sonia, I can't believe you're falling for this. Even the children in Rustport wouldn't believe this shoddy acting. Do you think we're in some drama performance right now? There's no way she lost her memories that easily. What a joke.
To be honest, I'm as surprised as you are. But I've double-checked. Nara really has forgotten everything from the past few years. Her memories have returned to back then, before we faced that shipwreck.
If she's faking it just to wait for us to drop our guards, the consequences would be disastrous.
You saw what she was like earlier. Do you think someone with that temperament would be able to act like this?
This isn't even remotely funny, Sonia. Is it? You secretly hoping she really did lose her memory?
Perhaps.
Fine. I understand how you feel. She's your family, after all. Just make sure to keep an eye on her. And don't let her distract us from finding that treasure.
Treasure? Is there really treasure? Oh, that sounds super fun.
Hey, no need to suddenly get so in my face.
Why not? You're my sister's friends, and she's super smart. Sonia's friends would never hit me or steal my bread. And I have a good feeling about you guys. You guys seem really nice.
For some reason, I feel like now she'll be more difficult to deal with than before.
What's this treasure hunt? I thought you went off to find wood. A fairy guardian, a treant, and even treasure. How are you sure that it's not a trap? If you hadn't brought back wood and Magister Merlin wasn't here, I would have sworn you're under some spell. Fine. Let's give these materials to the Whites and have them fix the ship.
Sonia! I want to go find the treasure! A treasure guarded by a fairy sounds so epic! I want to be an adventurer! Let's go!
Easy now. The ship will be fixed soon, and then we can head back to the city.
Honestly, Sonia, aren't you a bit too calm about this? This is the treasure of the god of the waves. The god of the waves! Right here, on this island! Don't tell me you've never heard that folk song? Even the kids in Rustport know of it! Beneath the vortex where four waterfalls meet gleams the treasure of the divine, riding waves and wind so fine, offering gifts from the sea's deep night.
If that's what you sound like reciting the song, I never want to hear you try to actually sing it.
Come on. I know I don't have the greatest voice, but it couldn't have been that bad.
I never thought I'd see someone like Sinbad embarrassed. He's usually so cool.
I do know this song. One can't grow up in Rustport without hearing it. But what worries me is, according to that fairy, we're stuck here unless we find the treasure?
That's what the girl said, and I believe her. Come on, live a little. The ship will take a while to be repaired, and there's nothing to do in the meantime. Why not explore the island? It'll be a bonus if we find some treasure.
Fine. You there! Come here. Watch over the whites preparing the ship. Make sure they don't get up to no good.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, listen to Sonia's orders. If anyone runs away, I'll sew them into cute little cloth dolls.
Yes, miss. We'll definitely stick to the plan.
How did the boss's sister suddenly become like this?
Big sister, you're behaving so well. Shall we go? Let's go find the treasure!
Did you find any clues?
Well, in terms of what it says, Tassie wasn't lying. Only those who find the treasure can leave the island.
So if we can't find the treasure, we're stuck here forever?
The person who wrote this note seemed pretty doubtful of themselves, but yes, that's what they said.
What does it say about the inscription in the center of the island? Yes, I agree. It must be a clue about the treasure.
Didn't the owner of the note give us directions? Let's go find this stone tablet in the center of the island.
Heave-ho! To the treasure, minions!
Nara and Sinbad are completely immersed in their roles as treasure-seeking adventurers.
Respected adventurers, Sir Chippy will pave the way for your adventure.
Ah, even Chippy's joined in now.
Well, this note is the only clue we've got. Let's assume it's genuine and follow it.
This seems to be a continuation of the previous note. Looks like this Roswald guy spent a long time on this island. He said he often goes to where the divine treasure is bestowed, to enjoy the breeze and sun. The wind is blowing from ahead. Let's keep going. That should be where the divine treasure is bestowed.
But on this map, there are a few wave circles over the location where the divine treasure is bestowed. Chippy doesn't understand what that means.
Let me see. This must be the Great Vortex. The folk song says that to get to the treasure of the divine, you must go through the passage within the vortex. Remember the song I told you about? It's mentioned in the lyrics. The song goes, across this island, secret currents intertwine, and the vortex is the highway through.
If we really need to find the treasure to leave this island, Let's follow the map and begin our search. My goal is to just get out of here.
Found it! This is where the waterfalls converge.
It's spectacular. This is my first time seeing such a massive waterfall.
This is exactly the same as the folk song says. Beneath where the four waterfalls meet.
Based on the second part of the song, the treasure should be underneath the waterfalls. But I don't see a vortex. Not to mention any treasure or gleaming.
That's because the vortex is the gateway to the treasure. And to see the gateway, you'll need a special key. Of course, this special key will only be obtainable by passing a trial.
How did you know that, Sinbad?
Well, it's obvious. This is how it always goes in adventure stories.
Sonia! Sonia, look! There's a stone tablet up ahead. There's some writing on it.
What?
Tritonus? Oh! Isn't this the name of the god of the waves? Could this be a guide he left behind?
What does it mean? Something about a key?
Well, it says here that you need to go to the place where the winds converge and find the 3 trial keys to open the door.
According to the stone tablet, by completing the 3 trials, we will acquire the keys to open the door to the treasure.
Magister, do you think we can trust what's written on the tablet?
It seems that we have to put something in the base of the tablet to activate the mechanism.
So all we have to do is complete the 3 trials to get 3 keys that fit into the base of the stone tablet.
But all I see is waterfalls. Where do we face these trials?
Let's not rush. The way to the trials must be right under our feet. Let me see. Aha! Looks like there's something stirring over there. This must be the vortex mentioned in the folk song. It's the gateway to the trial grounds.
This whirlpool, it feels like a magic circle.
If it works by teleporting you to another location, Chippy thinks it should be safe. At least it'd be safer than Cassidy's way of teleporting, right?
Then let's sail the boat straight into it. Hold on tight and don't let go.
Sinbad, you always surprise me with your ideas.
Well, this one seems super duper fun. I love a bit of danger. Charge!
Could this be the trial grounds from the folk song? It's another deserted island.
Sister, look! There's a treasure chest!
Nora, don't run off like that.
Magister, that chest gives Chippy a bad feeling.
Someone, grab Nora. Is everyone all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With me, there's 6. Whew, everyone's okay. That's right. That was a trap, designed to teleport anyone who opens it without permission to dangerous places. Those traps are usually meant for thieves, teleporting them into pits filled with knives or cages with hungry lions.
But we got lucky. This place doesn't seem very dangerous.
Sorry, Sonia. It's my fault for getting too excited.
Don't blame yourself, Nara. Shippy would do the same thing in front of pretty treasure like that.
Magister, that's your name, right? You're even comforting me. You're so kind.
Nara, you agreed not to act too impulsively.
I pinky promise, it won't happen again.
All right, enough with the lecture. Let's get out of here. Even though there aren't any visible dangers nearby, we should still be cautious.
Sonia, could you hold my hand?
Yes. Let's go.
Sinbad, please tell me we won't run into any more wild beasts.
It's hard to say. But come on, we'll get through this together.
I'm so tired of this.
Stay strong, Hammy. We're definitely getting closer to the treasure now.
Sinbad, you seem to know a lot about adventures and treasure hunting. It would have been dangerous if we hadn't had you back there.
This is nothing. My old man used to adventure everywhere. I've learned all sorts of stuff from his mishaps. When my hands were too small to even hold a compass, he'd tell me tales of his adventures. There's so many stories, it's hard not to remember them all. I dreamed of becoming a captain like him, sailing ships across the seas. But, well, life had other plans.
But what? Why didn't you follow in your dad's footsteps?
Well, you've been to Brimeville, yeah? You can guess why. If only he hadn't left with all the other men. My old man left me with quite a mess to clean up, didn't he? Maybe one day, I'll see him again. In adventure stories, there's always an underdog that rises above all his misfortune. Perhaps he'll... I know I'm daydreaming, but it doesn't hurt to dream once in a while.
That's so sad. Whenever Sinbad talks about adventure and treasure hunting, his eyes just light up.
No, I've actually been to sea before. Before Rustport got sealed off, I'd sail out sometimes just to get some fresh air. I still remember how bright the stars were back then. Afterward, I tried to navigate through the mist, but that eerie mist seemed to play games with me. No matter which way I went, I couldn't find a way out. I almost died at sea that time.
Oh my.
Let's not dwell on the past. The trials are waiting for us. My mothers will worry for me if I don't get off this island. I can't let them down. Let's go.
It's another hint from Tritonus.
Ah, the keys to the 3 trials. Doesn't this correspond to the hint on the previous tablet? So, that tells us from here, we can reach the islands of the 3 trials and complete them to obtain the 3 keys.
Chippy sees now. We'll bring back the keys to the stone tablet from earlier, and that should open the door to the treasure.
But I'm worried about these trials. They're probably super difficult.
Didn't Tritonus give us some hints? The trial for this key most likely involves something related to running. Maybe we'll have to participate in a sprinting race. When fishermen or sailors mention cycles, they're speaking of the cycle of life. Since it's a trial from the god of the waves, maybe we'll have to go fishing. The trial for this key sounds like it requires stealth. Perhaps we'll have to sneak across some fearsome guards to grab the key.
Shall we go to these trial locations next? The stone tablet also said to heed the direction of the wind's whisper, but I don't understand what that means.
I think I get it. It means we should head towards where the wind is blowing. The wind here blows from south to north. Let's explore the island first and see if there's a place to take a boat. In any case, the 3 trial islands we're looking for must not be far from this stone tablet.
We're so lucky to have Sinbad here.
Magister, shall we set sail?